Password.
Water.
Correct. I feel like I need a better password.
I'm so thirsty.
Oh, he didn't even hear me.
There's nothing to drink.
He's just being pounded by the waterfall, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to die of being parched soon. Dehydration imminent.
As you pass away from this waterfall door portal thing that we're doing for some reason, apparently, I don't know what's going on. I tell you,
I can't believe I'm emitting this much water. It's all coming from me, I guess.
we're not reversing the flow of the fucking waterfall, so it's coming out of you.
Oh God, how is it doing this? Oh, the 70% of my body that I need.
I want you to imagine for me, and this is going to be very spooky, monster hunters walking along, and then it accidentally walks over a grave. Ooh. And that grave? Dauntless's grave.
Ah.
And upon being stood on, a slight spark floods down into it, and then, boom, it bursts out, alive again.
I don't know whether to believe this.
And then the zombie, shambling, half-alive form of Dauntless finds itself looking at Elden Ring Night Rain in the distance.
Of course, that's always what I thought needed to happen.
And it runs towards it, it tackles Elden Ring Night Rain, and they fuse together!
Oh God!
So now the half-living corpse of Dauntless Night Rain is shambling about, where it comes upon a house it decides to burgle.
Okay, what happens next?
And it climbs in the window, and finds itself in a bedroom. It looks to the wardrobe, puts on all of the clothes it finds inside. And you know who those clothes belong to? The clothes now covering the fused half-corpse of Dauntless and Elden Ring Night Rain.
Was it me?
Horizon Zero Dawn!
That's a person?
So, what does a half-zombie fusion between Dauntless, Elden Ring, Night Rain wearing the clothes of Horizon Zero Dawn look like? It looks like this! Well, in a moment it does. It doesn't look like the PlayStation look.
No, it doesn't look like Pac-Man has an underbite and turns sideways, and then he's trying to eat the cool S from when we were kids in school.
No, but I like where you're going.
Oh, there he is again!
I mean, look, have you ever...
A human!
Sorry, Mr. Deafman. If this is unflattering. I mean, have you ever thought to yourself, you need to play the shambling corpse of a Dauntless Night Rain fusion wearing Horizon Zero Dawn's clothes?
No, because I've never thought that could exist.
I want you to know that currently this game's announcement trailer video that we're currently about to experience has 100,000 dislikes.
That's a lot of dislikes.
It's been in development for like 6 years, I think. So it's been in the oven a while.
That's a very long time.
And it's not the other recently announced Horizon Zero Dawn MMO that's also coming that looks, very different.
I don't know about that either. I know very little about Horizon.
Have you played any of the Horizons?
For maybe 2 hours.
Okay, well, I've played all of the first game, and I really enjoyed it. It's a cool concept, tribal versus machine. It's fun.
Yeah.
And obviously, as hunters, we like animal-based things, take them down wearing.
I do love animal murder in video games.
Hi everyone, I'm Jan Bart van Beek. I'm the studio director here.
Hi, Jan Bart van Beek.
He's here to tell us about a brand new little game.
And we heard many of you wondering about what is Guerrilla working on. And today, we get to show you.
You have a gorilla working at your studio? I hear a lot of you asking, what has the gorilla been doing recently? Actually, he's doing mocap for our newest creature.
As you all know, we do have a gorilla in a room back here, and it's a burning question. What has the gorilla been doing?
I just love the idea of a game studio, hiring a monkey and just seeing what it does. Just, not actually, expecting anything from it. Just, doing, documentary-style updates every couple of months. It's so last year, the monkey wrote 3 lines of code. They were very buggy.
Before we dive in, I want to be very clear about one thing. We absolutely love making single-player games, and we're going to keep making them. They're a huge part of who we are as a studio. But
I feel like having to stress that I needed to be clear, we do love video games.
Didn't he say single player specifically? Not just video games as the concept?
Oh, I heard that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I need you to know that as a game dev studio, we really do love video games.
Hearing that after you telling me they're also making an MMO, and then this, which apparently is not going to be single player based on what he's saying and what you've said.
Well, the MMO isn't by Guerrilla Games. It's 2 different Horizon Zero Dawn IPs.
A Guerrilla did not make an MMO?
No, the MMO is being made by NCSoft, I think, which is a lot more ooh.
Yeah.
Do you know Guerrilla Games?
I know that Guerrillas work in video game studios, but I only know that from the last 2 minutes of my life.
Obviously, they're the makers of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Right.
They also did Killzone. That's quite a famous series.
I'm aware of its existence.
That's about all I got for you, really. It's kind of the two notable ones.
Next to that, we also had this long-standing dream to try to do something different. Our own take on how you can explore the world of Horizon together as a team of machines.
Basically, what we're about to see is a new entry into the hunting genre that Monster Hunter has now created post-World, that Wild Hearts was a part of, that Dauntless was a part of.
I'll believe that in concept until I see how it actually plays out, because Wild Hearts was very much hunting genre.
But, you know, we're here to answer the question, obviously, having neither of us seen this. Does it deserve 100,000 dislikes?
And do I believe that a gorilla actually made it?
It's something new, it stands on its own, but it's also still very much Horizon.
I do think it's funny that they didn't start with a trailer. They had to start with, we do love single-player games!
So this is called Horizon Hunters Gathering.
Okay, I mean, that seems pretty straightforward.
Came machines for ages.
A wild graphic style different from what I'm aware of.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's very, like, close enough Welcome Back Dauntless.
Which a lot of people called the Fortnite of Monster Hunter. So I can understand dislike coming just purely from, this looks like Fortnite, ew.
They were the guardians of the natural world.
Oh, there you go.
Big UFO head guy.
I always thought you loved the giraffe ones. Honestly, let's call them the giraffe ones.
It's just a UFO with a stump growing out
God,
of
I
it.
don't remember, like, all the machine names specifically. It's been so long.
And they turned against
These
us.
are the vaults that produce the machines. Basically, Horizon World, you know, machines that were made to naturally act like animals go bad. The vault keeps churning them out, attack human. Oh no! Human been reduced to tribe society, society collapse.
Got it. So, like, Borderlands a few years in the future.
I mean, I don't hate the aesthetic, but it is the kind of aesthetic that I would describe it as the aesthetic that when you see a game has it, gets a kind of eye roll.
Yeah, I think what may be missed in changing to this aesthetic is that I think a lot of the reason the original Horizon did what it did was because it looked absolutely gorgeous. And not to say that this doesn't look good for what it is, but it's very clearly a different take.
People are dying.
Holy shit, that was America!
Oh, it's Aloy.
I don't believe you, that doesn't look correct. That's like Disney Aloy.
It is like Disney Princess Aloy, isn't it? So this game is canon to the Horizon universe, for those that's important.
Which means that it's canon to Monster Hunter, because Aloy was also in Monster Hunter
That's
World.
true! There is the connection there! Oh my god, this is basically a new Monster Hunter game.
This command.
Pretty much.
We have to fight back. And
This guy is who you'd play.
I think so, but his hammer's a bit small.
He needs to... It's a rookie hammer, he needs to pump up that hammer.
Just needs to bump that up a bit, yeah.
do that, we need a team.
Holy shit. That dude's sick.
Or is this guy who you'd play?
If you were to ask me without any preconceptions of like what like mythological figures could look like, I would believe that could be Zeus.
Yeah, no, it does have Zeusy vibes, doesn't it?
Like this is the static energy hair.
Soldiers.
Oh, it's a 4-prong bow.
Okay. Good lord!
Okay.
Holy
I'm
Jesus!
assuming this isn't actual gameplay.
I mean, that's kind of slick.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Obviously, again, this isn't gameplay, but that is kind of slick.
Hammers.
Oh, big glass.
With a chest!
I hope she fights with it.
I love that she's just looking at this spear like, wow, that
Whoa.
really could have killed
Could've.
me.
And it has 2 points, so it would have stabbed me twice.
I don't know. She's watching it all the way, I love it! What's her deal then? I mean, she can't fight with a did she fall over?
She runs. She could fight with it. No, she's going down a hill. She just jumped.
Who may have crossed it
Oh, shieldiness, okay.
and then.
She's a tanky lady.
Oh, and then she like rams with it.
Okay, shield as a weapon, if that's actually what it is, I have always loved the concept of.
Infiltrators
What is the music doing?
who hide in the dark.
Oh, you stabbing me while I'm about to protect myself from this dangerous beast.
I'm so cheeky.
I could have killed you. Oh, it's her pet. She's a Beastmaster.
So yeah, I should say this is a not a you choose your weapon. It's a you choose your class, ergo character. Ergo, it's essentially a hero shooter hunting game.
Okay, that's an interesting concept.
And champions who shine in the light.
Blade
This
Lady.
guy's funky.
Oh, there's quite a few different
He's just
people.
flying with his fish and agility.
Just a guy, yeah. What's he even doing? Yeah, is he rope? Is he rope man? He's got a rope.
Oh, he is rope man.
Please tell me he's rowing with his hammer.
He is. His hammer is growing a little bit.
Not rowing. Also, he gave the hammer to someone. Ah, it's an explodey hammer.
Oh, rowing. I really thought he said, please tell me he's growing with his hammer.
I hope he's growing alongside his hammer.
I think it's very important to grow alongside your hammer, you know, really get experience together.
That's all I want in the world, really.
Good lord.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that just is the Dauntless hammer.
Is this the face you just made?
More or less.
This is the face you make every time I tell you it's time to go hunting. With just a slight edge of, what is it this time?
What are you holding back from me, old man?
For those who need it most.
Hey, it's this guy again.
Made up of the greatest.
Oh my god, the Avengers lineup.
Alright, so we got Sword Lady with pet. We have Tusk Dude with rope and fish.
Big rope guy.
We have
Sick-ass bow dude.
Sick-ass bow dude, Shield Lady.
This is Hunter.
Oh, she's got a fucking giant sickle as well.
And then, like, big hammer rocket, old man.
So the first hammer guy isn't the actual hammer guy. He's just a guy that they had bring the hammer to him.
Well, he is actually a character from Horizon Zero Dawn, I believe, so he's probably just the one, like, rallying the hunters that are gathering. So this is the 6 classes / characters, etc.
All right. And how does they get stronger with hunting?
I mean, I assume we'll get to that. I assume that's part of this whole demonstration. But
Okay.
who you vibing?
I mean, ignoring the weapon entirely, the bow guy 100%. With weapon included, Big Lady, I think. Shield and Big Sickle and Big Lady is cool.
Okay, so that's the cinematic trailer, I guess.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
I mean, it looks interesting to me. Yeah, I think hero shooter hunting game is a very odd combination that I don't understand conceptually, but if I ignore that and just say I'll find out eventually, I think it looks interesting. Yeah, this is fine. I do wish the graphic style was a little bit less generic looking. It's a very generic style.
It is incredibly generic. Like, Fortnite has kind of ruined that art style being taken in any way seriously.
100%, yeah.
And the logo is kind of Borderlandsy.
It is, yeah.
Let me hit you with some of the comments currently before we get into the details that I think are coming up. From Killzone to this.
All right, yeah.
The bravest thing about this trailer is leaving the comment section open.
That doesn't say shit.
The amount of smirking these characters do makes me physically ill.
Are characters not allowed to smirk?
How many companies have failed when they said, we love making single-player games, but...
Okay, so people are just mad that they're making a multiplayer game?
I think people probably want just more Horizon. I guess that's part of it. Yeah, I think people have taken the first little bit where they're like, we do love making single-player games, but this isn't going to be one of them as a kind of, well, this is going to be awful.
Yeah, I mean, it gives me the same vibes as, like, when a new Monster Hunter game gets announced and there's a bunch of changes and a bunch of people are like, this isn't Monster Hunter anymore!
Okay. I think that's what people are looking at this one, alright? So Concord equals Concord. Highguard equals Concord 2. Hunter's Gathering equals Concord 3.
See, that's just people trying to insult it for the sake of insulting it, because this ain't none of that. Unless they're just being like, it has hero shooter elements, therefore...
Horizon, forbidden purchase.
None of these comments are saying anything they don't like about it. They're just saying,
Yeah.
bad.
Somehow, Concord returned.
I don't think these people know what Concord was, which is fair, because like 300 people played that game.
I think Concord is just taking a symbol of a game long in development that's had a huge budget, a lot of work come into it, and it's turned out to just be kind of something generic that no one really asked for or wants and is going to be immediately obviously dead on arrival. Which Highguard kind of does fit, even though every single human on the planet obviously played it at some point.
Yeah, everyone. Except for me somehow.
Everyone, literally everyone played that. I mean, so far, it feels like it's getting heavily memed on. And I think just the general vibe I'm getting is just a lot of people aren't excited by it. They don't want a hero shooter hunting game in this art style.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are generally quite...
But I don't think that's, like, enough justification to have it be absolutely torched on arrival.
I think people are very much just sort of sick of hero shooters as a concept these days a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think anything that is hero select your character-y is just an immediate uphill battle.
It's like when the zombie craze was real big in like the early 2010s. And then, like, people kept making zombie games. And then, like, there were zombie games that were in development for, like, 6 years, but they released when people were sick of zombie games. And some of those were really good games.
I really hate what Fortnite has done to the gaming industry. Concord-like is now an official genre.
Yeah.
You can't just make every single character the quirky character.
Why not?
I don't think that's necessarily fair. I don't think the character designs are awful by any stretch.
And also, like, that like implies that there's going to be any reason to care about the story behind these characters, which I don't think they've said is like, they haven't made clear that that even matters. Like, this very much just seems to be like a fun do things type of game, not a, like, you need to care about the emotional stakes between this guy with the bow and his frizzy hair.
Yeah, exactly. So far, I think a lot of this is genuinely unfair. My current status, based on simply the cinematic trailer we've just watched, is a concept that I could certainly be interested in, an art style I'm not interested in.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the concept is definitely interesting. And I don't mind the art style enough to hate
But
it.
we might be about to get a load of gameplay like reveals and mechanic reveals, and then we're like, oh wow, yeah, over to that video.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Like, I do get the argument that it's because it's in the Horizon universe as well, and people want things specific from that, which is more actual Horizon.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is like, even if the devs of that game, they could just like make it a new IP, you know?
Yeah, I think the fact it's Horizon themed actually takes away from it more than adds to it.
Yeah.
If a random new studio came out with, look, we're going to try something new. We're going to do a hunting game that's a hero shooter, and it's going to have some, like, new, I think there's going to be, like, rogue-like elements, based on what people were saying. You know, that's like that's a new little melting pot mix. Yeah, I can give that a go. But I think it's kind of setting itself up for failure from the Horizon studio.
Yeah, the way that I'm viewing this from what we've seen so far is it feels like they were like, I really like our creature designs. I want to use them in something totally different. What's the most different thing we could do while still taking advantage of
And
that?
a hunting game where you hunt the Horizon robot creatures is actually really cool, because they are really cool creatures.
I've seen a few of them and I think they're interesting.
What? They act just like animals, except the robot-y. It's so well done.
Well, yeah, but I don't like the robot-y part.
That's fair.
We've tuned the combat so it works really well for a team of hunters, and we believe that works best when supported by an art style that really matches that energy. We're going to be showing you more gameplay.
What do you mean the art style matches co-op energy?
Before we continue.
That's a
This
really
game is
good
still-
point.
Is the implication that this is just the art style of co-op games?
Yeah, the idea that co-op zany requires a Fortnite-esque art style is a little bit short-sighted.
I think that's just a weird statement that isn't necessarily had a lot of thought put into it, perhaps, is what it sounds like.
I'm Ryan Buck. game
Music
director,
band!
Gorilla.
I love music
Hunter's Gathering,
bands.
we're
Yeah,
bringing
surely
back
the
what
concept
makes
of this
Horizon so
game
unique.
also, like,
Set in the
is
American
really
West,
weird within the
1,000 years
Horizon
from now,
universe, because if, like,
civilization has collapsed.
there's this band of
The
people
hunters are
going
all
around
sand between
bashing
the
all the
tribes
big
and
guys,
massive
and
animal
apparently
machines
Aloy
that
and
can
other
fight.
characters are, like, connected with
The
them
crisis
through what they've
is
shown
only
so
getting
far. It just
worse.
feels like it
The
puts a
machines
really
are
weird
growing deadlier
hole into
and more
Horizon
dangerous
itself if
by
we take
the
it
day.
as canon.
It's just supposed to be,
Someone
like,
has to step
officially
up
sanctioned
and
by
push back.
Aloy. She's like,
And
little
that
side
is the
project,
gathering.
I'm just going to
The
gather a
crew
group of
of
people, go out there and
unlikely
kill as
heroes
many machines as you
venturing
can.
out
Anyway,
into
I'm
the
going to
wilds
continue
to
with the
stop
main
the machine
Horizon
threat.
adventure. You know, it
Along
feels like that
with
kind
it.
But
of...
also, I feel like the
Monster
power
Hunter
level of
goes
these
over
characters is
time.
going to be
And in our
wildly
first playtest,
wildly
you'll be
higher
able to
than
play as
the main
Ren.
Horizon games. I really think the aesthetics harmed them so much with this. I think if they had a different graphic style, it would be way less hated.
I think if it literally just looked like Horizon, people would be like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
I don't think any game deserves to be written off before people have literally played it.
No, of course not. I didn't even know about Concord until it came out.
There's always a tiny chance. And
Right.
if I had to choose between Concord, Highguard, and this, and which one I think is most likely to be successful, it would easily be this. But I guess I am biased towards this kind of game.
And Axel. 3 hunters with very different approaches to combat and teamwork. Combat is at the
See, I still don't think that Highguard looked absolutely awful to begin with. I think it just got fucking piled on hard.
Yes, it was very a victim of circumstance. They also didn't help themselves by taking the final slot at the Game Awards, doing no marketing up until release, just kind of cold releasing.
From what I have heard, I don't know how confirmed this is. They didn't like ask for the final slot at the Game Awards. The person that was supposed to have it backed out, and then Jeff just offered it to them.
Ah, that's interesting. That might have been the opposite of a twist of fate for them. Yeah.
Hunters gather.
So I mean, this is actual gameplay.
This is actual gameplay. He jumped over and attacked with the hammer move. I like that type of thing. I don't like that UI. Oh,
that is yeah. That's
rough.
Horizon's combat.
It looks like a mobile game.
Yeah, that's the kind of UI that's like sunlight to a vampire.
It's the fact that like 85% of that is just a blue box. You could make that such a smaller screen for what it's showing.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I think mechanically this looks like it has potential to be really solid, but the presentation of all of these mechanics is so off-putting to so many people, and for very understandable reasons.
Yeah. Just a lot of things that have been overdone.
It would be like if Elden Ring Night Rain had a Fortnite art style out of nowhere.
Right.
Exact same game that people love, exact same mechanics, everything. The art style just happened to be this. It would have been absolutely torched.
I don't know. Souls-likes have their group of people who would refuse to do that no matter what.
Yeah, but come on, man. And the larger scope, if fucking Elden Ring Night Rain had changed to Fortnite style, it would have been apocalyptic.
True. However, as someone who played Night Rain a lot, and actually did quite like Night Rain, I think it was a much worse game than people treated it as well at the same time. Like, as a roguelike, it is not a roguelike in true anything.
If Monster Hunter did a Night Rain like, where it was sessions and a closing map and you power up and then you reset and then you got the final boss, air quotes, monster at the end, I mean, do you think that would work?
Yeah, I like the idea of like maybe you're doing like 5 monsters in a row, and after each monster you get to choose from 3 power-ups that change the way that you function or something like that. But that doesn't need to be its own game either. That could just be like a weird game mode, you know? Like a weird quest type.
But is not a cop out of hunting the materials, the crafting? Like, is that not like a pillar of the genre? To me, that would be like a Souls-like without bonfires.
I think to a lot of people, the hunting genre is the gameplay itself, and the everything in between is just like a thing that gets in the way. And that's why the Monster Hunter games have been dropping so much of that off over the last few iterations.
Yeah, but if you don't have the minutiae that supports the hunting fantasy, then it's just a boss rush game. A good one, but it kind of loses the hunting part.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I fully agree with you. But I think that there is clearly a very large group of people who don't care that much about it. Like, I think that tracking in Monster Hunter World is the best version of tracking that's ever been, and I think that should be in every Monster Hunter game unless they make it better. But there's a lot of people that are just like, yeah, we don't need tracking, I'm glad it's gone.
I think a lot of people do kind of want it back. I think Wilds has shown a lot of people that if you just have a beautiful big map, but you auto-path to every monster, you do actually lose a lot of the experience. So I do think that might be looked at again. In fact, it was actually in, I think, one of the recent feedback forms for Wild. So I am thinking that Master Rank might give us a little tweak in that direction.
Interesting, yeah, because it's really hard to tell, because obviously we do this for a living. We spend a lot of our time on the internet doing this, and the internet is generally a very vocal minority of the actual amount of people who play and enjoy these things.
But I mean, look, if you're going to say a game is a hunting game, a hunt distinctly has 4 components to it. There is the preparation for the hunt, there is finding the target, there is killing the target, and then there is the rewards from the target. I'm going to go hunt a deer, I need to get a rifle. Okay, I'm going to go hunt a deer, I need to find the deer. Okay, I found the deer, I need to shoot the deer. Okay, I've shot the deer, now I need to skin the deer and take the horns. That's the real process. Yeah, sure, but in terms of hunting, part of the fun of hunting, I imagine, for actual real-life hunters is, well, I mean, it's an expression for a reason, the thrill of the hunt. Like, actually finding the quarry is a huge part of it. I imagine a lot of people that hunt game in real life find the preparation very satisfying, which is why it does translate to be quite satisfying in a Monster Hunter game.
I'm not claiming otherwise. I'm just saying the only thing they really need to claim it's a hunting game is to say that their gameplay is hunting, because that's not even like a clearly defined thing. The most definable thing, as you could say, is you're fighting things that are animal-like.
No, I feel like we're getting sidetracked for Horizon.
Yeah.
Team environment. You'll have to read enemy movements, time your attacks, combine abilities with your squad to take down the most powerful machine.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool visually, but
It is a
gameplay-wise, it
challenging
does
game.
look
You
really
really
spammy
have
to
to-
me.
Yeah, it does feel floaty.
And when you start a mission, you pick and prepare your hunter. Each has very different melee, range playstyles, and weapons.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool visually.
It's giving me a kind of visceral, oh, that's cool, initial reaction.
And then there's just a moment of, but how does that actually function, and how would that feel in gameplay?
Okay, so yeah, you choose your hero, you level up your hero.
They're a healer, so it is straight up rolls and such, I guess.
You can select between classes
Okay, so...
Oh no, they can change roles on the character?
for each hunter that change their abilities, from tank to support or tactician. During a hunt, you can tinker with a rogue-lite build system. Every machine encounter you beat gives you powerful, tactical...
What I'm getting from this is I do think this exact same game, with the exact same presentation, just revealed at a different period in gaming history, would have probably landed really well. I just think this is an unfortunate product of the current climate, that this is just not what people want to see.
Yeah, I think if you reveal this 5 years ago, yeah.
I think 5 years ago, this would have been like, oh!
Yeah, I don't know if it would have been like, this is incredible, but it wouldn't have been 100,000 dislikes, for sure.
Got perks,
Oh, it is! So it
weapons,
is
upgrades,
literally,
and various
like...
upgrades to
Yeah,
your stats.
roguelike-ish.
Each
Yeah,
run,
so it
you'll
is
have to try and find
roguelike-y.
the
You
best
start
possible
base with your
combination of
character, you
power-ups
get
to
perks
take
as you
on
go through
biggest
the run, air quotes.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is I think the concept of hunting game plus roguelike has potential
You'll be
for
able to
sure.
explore four
I don't know how
large
it will
and very
actually
different
play out in any
environments at
sense.
launch, each with its own look, its own atmosphere, its own challenges for your squad to master. At the center of it all is the Hunter's Gathering.
Oh yeah, Gathering Hub.
A hub.
Literally called the Hunter's Gathering.
It just, I can't stop seeing this as Dauntless. It just looks like Dauntless all over it.
It does. It just looked like Dauntless, yeah.
Like, even like the animations with the weapons where it's like really over the, like very Dauntless coded.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you even pick a map like Dauntless. It looks exactly like Dauntless to me.
That did actually look like the Dauntless map picking screen. It even tells you what the monster you're going to run into.
It's all about challenge and mastery, and the missions that you go on lean right into that. During our first playtest, you'll get to try 2 very different mission types.
It doesn't feel like a hunting game. Other than the fact that the targets are animal machines, it's just an action run-based roguelike kind of Night Rainy game.
Yeah, it feels like hack and slash roguelike is the vibe I'm getting from it, outside of the fact that there are animals.
Don't get me wrong, a roguelike like Night Rain where every enemy is a significant boss-like enemy, as opposed to like
Well, yeah,
trash.
because that's what a lot of people wanted from Night Rain. Like, the trash is definitely the low point of Night Rain. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I don't fucking vehemently hate it the way that people apparently seem to, but it just like, it looks like it could easily be fun and easily be awful at the same time.
Yeah. I like the idea of this mode more, like with actual like parkour challenges and like a multi-layered dungeon type
These
vibe.
modes are the foundation of Hunter's Gathering. Tough, playable, and built for squads who want to master them. We'll continue to evolve them with your feedback throughout our playtests.
Alright, what's up with that? You crazy. Oh no, there is story. I stand corrected.
Oh, there's an actual campaign.
There's a solo story campaign. Oh, that feels unnecessary. That will probably just dilute the game. Would it be rude of me to say maybe this is why they've been working on it for 6 years? Because that's not necessary to the genre of game that they're trying to make together here.
Yeah, that's really true.
Like, that almost feels unfitting entirely to me. Like, we've made this co-op roguelike game that it has Fortnite mechanics, but also there's a story campaign that you play solo. I mean, this clearly isn't their actual dev environment. Some of them are just like in the most random setups on a little table.
Yeah, it is funny, isn't it?
They're probably like extras that they hire. They're not even the actual devs.
All right. Well, look, my bottom line is that I am very ever the optimist when it comes to games. So I don't like vehemently hate it, because I just think it's weird to vehemently hate something that you've not experienced, because you never know.
Yeah,
but I also
exactly,
completely understand the reaction that it's got, and I think that a huge part of that reaction is simply because it's this style of game in February 2026.
Yeah, timing plus aesthetic, I think, has hurt them very heavily.
Yeah, I firmly believe you place this.
But I'm on the same thing as you. It's like,
Go on.
I'm fully on the same page as you. It's like, I'm happy to try something like this and give it a full chance. Like, I won't go into it like, oh, I'm going to hate this and I'm going to enjoy ripping this shit. Like, no, like, if it's fun, it's fun.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
I'm good with that.
ultimately, I would still like to try this because, bottom line, it's better when games are good. So, in theory, you should want game to be good. Like, just as a general, like, industry thing, it's better when games are good games. So, ideally, you would like game to be good.
Just a thought here. Just a thought here. If you torpedo a game before any gameplay of it has actually happened, all you're doing is lowering the chance for a good game to exist.
I think it is unfortunate and understandable the reaction that it's gotten.
Yes.
But I don't know. My 3-word verdict is it could be fun, even though that's 4 words.
Yeah, I agree, but that is 4 words. But it could be.
It could be. It could be. I think that works. To be fair, it could be.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be.
Let us know what you think then, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very interesting one for, I guess, technically the hunting genre, but I'm not sure I really buy that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very hunting genre beyond the monster robots.
Like if you enjoyed this,
But
subscribe to the bell for more, consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below, and until we meet again, a goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.